Hey guys, it's Nina Tullio from One N Agency. I hope a lot of you guys see this video today because I'm super excited about it. And this was prompted by one of the sessions that I was having with one of my coaching clients. And I love my coaching clients and I love working one-on-one with people. Hey, Katie. Because I get inspiration and ideas to talk about with you guys on Facebook Live. Plus, this is something that kind of is a topic that we go back and forth on in our industry. So I wanted to bring this to light. We are coming to a close. You know, it is the holidays, so we're closing out 2017, and I want you guys to end with a bang because now this is the time where you're really gonna kind of hustle and kind of cram everybody in, right, at the end of this year. People come out of the woodwork to get their hair done that you haven't seen all year long. So I want you guys to be able to do this stuff, but not only now, but to use this in 2018 so you guys can get busy behind the chair. Hey, James. Hey, Penny. So before I start, let me just introduce myself because there are some of you that may not know who I am. Like I said, my name is Nina and I am a former salon owner and stylist. I've been in the business for 21 years and I owned a successful salon in Allentown, Pennsylvania, which I sold last October. It's already a year already. So I owned that salon for 11 years. And I started my coaching business back in 2014. I just didn't have the time to dedicate to this because obviously I was working behind the chair and I was working with my team to grow the business. So I decided to sell my business last year and now I'm dedicating 150% of my time to you guys, salon owners and stylists, working with salon owners to become salon leaders and stylists, to become a little bit more business savvy behind the chair so you can grow the book, the clients, attract who you want, you can be busy, you can live a life of happiness and financial freedom. So I'm here for all of that stuff. So please share this video because I want to get this information out to as many people as possible. And also check out my website if you haven't signed up for my newsletter because stylists, I'm so excited. I have a boot camp coming up for you guys in the new year and I want you guys to be the first to know. So sign up for my newsletter at onenagency.com. My link is in the post so that way you can have first dibs on getting early sign up. So let me talk about this. Okay, so you know, this is always something that people kind of go back and forth on, you know, should I do it, should I not do it? But I'm here to tell you, yes, you should do what I'm going to talk about. So this is all about new guest specials, okay? So new guest promotions. And there's a lot of people that go back and forth on this, and this is what we were talking about when I was having a conversation with my coaching client. And, you know, I always say that until you are 85% booked, you should be running a new guest special, right? Because the way I look at it is, if you're not 85% booked, that's the goal, right? We want to be at least 85% booked. We want to be booked more than that, right? But that's the goal, to get to 85% booked. If you're not there, ask yourself, what am I doing to get there? And how am I attracting my perfect target client? And so, hi Jennifer. So the reason why people go back and forth is because, well, you may get to a point where you feel like you're busy enough, 70, 75% booked, 80% booked, and you don't need specials anymore because you feel maybe that it devalues your talent. And I'm here to tell you that that is not true. I can tell you that I built my business and my book running promotions. They weren't discounts, they weren't specials. I didn't run Groupon or anything like that. It's just running them in a smart way. It's all about the verbiage. And unless my team was 85% booked, they were running a new guest special. Now I'm gonna go into this, and I'm gonna tell you that there's two different ways that you will go about this depending on how you're booked. So, James, yes, so I'm gonna get into that. Because if you're 85% booked, you're not going to be running the same special that someone who is 50% booked, right? Or a new stylist that's only 20% booked. So there's different levels of promotions that you're going to be offering. But I want you to just change your mindset on this because I want you to think this way. Would you rather have a client in your chair that is giving you a promotion or a gift of $15, they're saving $15 on their service, 15, not 50. Would you rather have them in your chair Or would you rather be sitting there doing nothing? Because think of it this way, when you have that client in your chair, that is your surefire way to, to talk to them and to be unique and be yourself and unload all of your craft on them and do the best cut and color that you can possibly do. Get them in, get them back with referral programs. They tell all of their friends. So why worry about that promotion and that $15 when you just need that one person, or I say you just need a handful of fans, right, to hand out all of your referral cards. So now you just took that one person that you gave a $15, special to, and now they turn that $15 into 5 new clients. So work with me here, okay, guys? So the specials are gonna be different. I'm gonna go into them in a second, but I just want you guys to change your mindset, because we can't feel like we're too good to not run a promotion unless you're 100% booked, 95% booked, and you possibly cannot take any more clients. You should be running a new guest special, and there's certain ways to do it. So let me get into this. Okay, so for my people, my stylists that are 80% booked, say you're 75 to 80% booked, and you want to be busier and you want to be fully booked, you want to get that assistant, right? Because typically, if you're 85% booked, I don't know how you work it in your salon, but in my salon, when my girls were 85% booked consistently for 2 to 3 months, they would get an assistant. And so who doesn't want that? Because now you can provide a better experience for your client, because you get 2 for the price of 1, right? 2, you get your assistant and you can do all the extras and the bells and whistles for them, but you've got to be 85% booked to get there. So you can't just stop running promotions, because you are going to shed 10% of your book. So you always have to be attracting new clients. So this is for my people who are on the borderline of 85% booked. So let's say 75, 80% booked, okay? So this is the special that I want you to run. Hi, Tracy. Hey, Kelly. So the special is going to be different, because you don't have to be as aggressive, right, with your specials, because you're busier. So I get that part of it. And so for a special that you could be running, it could be a complimentary conditioning treatment with a cut and color, a complimentary glaze with a balayage and haircut. So you're giving something away complimentary. It's your time, really. The conditioner doesn't really cost too much. The glaze is, you need probably a couple ounces. It's not that serious, but you're giving them something complimentary, and you're giving it to them if they get a cut and color or a balayage and a color, so higher ticket items, okay? So you typically wouldn't be running a special that maybe is $20 or a $25 gift toward their service, because you're busier, you're a busier stylist. So when you're talking about giving something away, I love the word complimentary instead of free. This is just a play on words, and that's what I was talking about, the verbiage, which I'm gonna get into in a second when I tell you how to word this when you're giving money away, or you're giving them a discount or a promotion of money. You want to word it in a special way. So instead of saying free, say the word complimentary. And so referrals are another way that this is going to help you. So I have a lot of people say, well, I'm 75, 80% booked. I don't want to run these specials on my Facebook and my Instagram, because I don't want to devalue, my talent and all of that stuff. And again, you're not doing that. It's not like you're offering a $75 discount or a $75 service for free. So think of it as you're attracting still your target markets. Think of all of the people that are running promotions, your favorite brands that are more upscale brands that are still running promotions to attract you. Sometimes people just need that little incentive to push them over the edge to come and see you. Maybe they have friends that go and see you, but they just need that little push to get over the edge, and that complimentary glaze is gonna win them over. To me, it's worth that $40 or $50 glaze to get them in the chair. So now you have them, and now you can give them 1 million referral cards, and they can tell all of their friends what an incredible service they had with you and such an awesome experience, and now you got 5 new clients, okay? So complimentary deep conditioning treatment, complimentary glaze is always a good way to go if you are teetering on 85% book, because remember, we don't want to stop promotions, because you're going to lose, you're going to shed 10% of your book, okay? So I got so excited about this, I forgot to tell you guys to tell me where you're tuning in from, because I love to see where you guys are tuning in from. So sorry about that, but let me get back to it. Now, if you are 50% booked or less, you're gonna be a little bit more aggressive with your promotion, because you're out there, you're hungry, you're ready, you're most likely under 3 years in this business, right? Because you're just about maybe 40, 50% booked, depending on how quickly you work and how hard you hustle, right? So I'm gonna tell you how to do this that will actually attract clients that are your perfect target client. Again, we're not giving a $50 off special here. We're still looking to attract that perfect target client that can afford to come and see you on a regular basis. However, again, they may just need that incentive to come and sit in your chair. So people, stylists, booked 50% or under, you're gonna be a little bit more aggressive. So here is the special that I recommend. So you can do something where you are offering a $20 or a $25 gift toward a cut and color. See how I worded that? So it's not like enjoy $25 off. It's a $20 or $25 gift toward your first experience. Now, if you're gonna say toward your first experience, you have to put a disclaimer on the bottom, because obviously if you're doing, you know, $40 haircuts, you don't want them coming in and using that $25 gift. So you have to be very specific on what you're offering. But if you're gonna be offering that much, if you're gonna be offering $20 or $25, I recommend that you do it on a color, a highlight, or a balayage service. Again, higher ticket item, so it's not gonna hit you that hard. And again, I would rather have, I said this to my girls all the time, I would rather have you guys have a client in your chair that is saving $20, so now you have the opportunity to give them a ton of referral cards and get all of their friends here. So to me, it's worth the 20 bucks. So you're gonna be a little bit more aggressive. Now, if you are 30% booked, you're really hustling trying to build your book, you can be a little bit more aggressive if you'd like. And what you can do for that is you can say, enjoy a half price haircut with a balayage service, half price haircut with a highlight service. You can do that too, because I know that when you are getting started in this business, sometimes you have to do your haircuts for half off. But if they're doing it with a color service, the only thing that you're doing is you're spending time. That's it. And that is spending time to build a relationship with them, spending time to getting to know them and really enjoying that time with them, so then they can feel comfortable and confident enough with you and your skills so they send you their friends and family, right? So those are my incentives. Okay, now where do we do this, right? So I recommend always, hands down, doing this on social media. And you're gonna do this on social media and you have to do it at different times. So obviously in Instagram, when people are looking at your Instagram, they're gonna see your first 10 to 12 blocks. So you don't wanna keep posting the same thing with the same picture over and over. So you gotta switch it up a little bit. You wanna use one of your most beautiful colors. If you're offering a complimentary conditioning treatment or a glaze with a balayage, then you want to use a picture of your own work that is a beautiful balayage, and you're going to, you can do this in Typorama. It's an app for your phone, so you can create this and you're going to just put a little banner on the bottom that says, enjoy a complimentary conditioning treatment with your balayage service. Or you can just put on the banner in the bottom, new guest special. That's all you put on the picture, and then on the post, you can talk about what you're offering. So always use this on social media. This is so important and doing it at different times, because you're attracting a different audience in the morning than you're attracting at night. So know who your target audience is. And you're also attracting a different audience on Facebook as opposed to Instagram. Instagram is a lot younger. 19 to 29 is the demographic on Instagram. So know your audience so you know who you're speaking to so you can speak to them. So I recommend not sharing your posts from Instagram to Facebook, because two different audiences, and you want to switch it up because Facebook, the demographic is between 19 and 49. So a broader range. So what you might be posting at night on Instagram is not what you're going to be posting at night on Facebook. Totally different demographic. So I have something for salon owners. So now that you have all of that information, I hope you're writing all of this down. And please, guys, if you're following me, you know that I've worked behind the chair. I built a book behind the chair. I also built my own stylist, you know, working with them together to build them. And I built a business. I would never, ever ask you or tell you to do something that I have not done that works. I will share with you my mistakes too, because I don't want you to make them. But when I'm telling you or asking you to do promotions and things like this, I ask you just to be open-minded. Even if you are 80% booked, you're still going to shed some of those clients. You always, always, always have to be looking for new clients, okay? That never goes away. Now, I'm going to throw something in extra here because I know that some stylists are still going to say, I don't want to do that. I don't want to put that on Facebook, Instagram, so I have a tip for you. So if you're concerned about posting on Facebook and Instagram, and maybe you're looking to be more specific with your target market, then you run this same special, but you run it on gift cards, okay? And then you personally hand them to your top 5 or 10 clients, and you give the gift card to your client, and you ask them to send their friends and family in. So now you're already targeting your perfect client because the client in your chair obviously is your perfect client and they've been coming to you for a long time. They already love you. So now you can load up your gift card with $15, or if you have, you know, if you're still writing out gift cards, which we never used gift cards, we actually had gift certificates. So we can write on there, enjoy a complimentary deep conditioning treatment with a cut and color, or with a balayage. You write them out and then you give them to your top 5 to 10 clients and you ask them to refer and bring their friends in, right? So that's another way that you can do it. But I'm gonna go and tell you that Facebook, Instagram is definitely the way to go to do this because you're gonna reach a broader audience. So salon owners, because I know I have a few of you guys in here, this is super important. And again, I do get a little bit of pushback on this. And I even myself was kind of like, do I want to do this or do I not want to do this? But I can tell you that I did it and it completely changed my business. So salon owners, you should always have a specials tab on your navigation bar on your website, because did you know that the specials tab is the 2nd most visited tab on salon websites? So what you want to do is you always want to be running a new guest special. And that it could be, I've seen it where people put it on the bottom of their home page and then they have a specials page too. I've seen it in different various ways, but I highly recommend that you have a new guest special, and you can target it toward certain stylists if you're trying to build stylists that are maybe junior stylists or newer stylists, but you're going to run that same promotion. Keep in mind that you're going to run it based on their percentage booked. So say you have Tracy and Susie in your salon and they are less than 50% booked. So you're gonna have a new guest special for them that may be a little bit more aggressive, which is a half-off haircut with any cut and color service, right? Or any balayage service or any highlight service, right? So that's gonna be dedicated just for them. Then you can have something that would cover maybe the masses. Maybe you have stylists in your salon that are 60, 70, 75, 80% booked, teetering that line. Then you would have a separate special for them, and that could be enjoy a complimentary deep conditioning treatment or glaze with your balayage or your color service. Anything complimentary is awesome. Like, who doesn't want to get free stuff? You know, we're always looking for that, but we want to be careful about the way that we're wording it. So remember, complimentary, and you're also going to say enjoy a gift of a $20 gift. You know, so you're saying gift, you're not saying off, you're not discounting it. There's such a difference in that. And I know that you guys want to be busy behind the chair, so all I'm asking you is to be open-minded. Even if you are 80% booked, you still have room to fill those chairs. So I would rather have you be busy than sitting there doing nothing. And we have to maximize our time, right? Because time is money. So I'm just checking my notes here. If you guys have any questions, please send them in the comment section. If I can't get to them now, obviously I will always message you back. And I'm just reading some of the things that you guys are saying here. So I got Keith tuning in from Florida, St. Petersburg. I'm gonna be coming to Florida hopefully in January or February. I will let you guys know. And I've got Doreen tuning in from Alabama. Awesome, thank you so much. And because you guys have been so amazing with sharing my videos, I've been getting people tuning in from UK, Spain, New Zealand, Australia, which is so awesome. So I thank you so much for supporting me, and please be open to these new guest specials. If you have questions about anything, obviously you know where you can find me. And also a couple things before I tune out. So I'm going on the road, guys. So my road trip starts, I'm here in Connecticut, but I'm kicking off my road trip here in Connecticut. So I'm going to be doing an in-salon workshop in Milford, Connecticut on January 8th. It's a 3-hour workshop. We're going to be talking about social media. We're going to be talking about money management and financial freedom and ways, promotions, anything that you can do to build your book right now. So that's January 8th, 10 to 1. Early sign up, guys, only $59 to sign up for that class, and tickets are already going quick. So if you're in Connecticut or in the surrounding areas, come on in and join me. And I also am kicking off my Salon Owners School of Business. That enrollment starts January 3rd, but classes start January 22nd. And if you have not gotten on my list for this Salon Owners School of Business, I highly recommend that you go on and sign up for my newsletter, because I'm rolling this out at a special rate for the people who have already shown interest and signed up for this newsletter. So be sure to get in on this. I am so excited about it. It's a 6-week course, and I just cannot wait to share all of this information with you guys. I'm super passionate about continuing to support you and inspire you, because I want you to build the business that you've always wanted. I want you to be successful behind the chair. I know how hard it is. Believe me, I've been there. I've worked it. I worked behind the chair while I was growing my business. I know how tough it can be. So I want to share all of this information with you guys so you can feel good about what you do, and you can start to enjoy your life and live, less stress. You could live that life and plan for some financial freedom. We're going to get into money management too, which is super, super important in this business. So I thank you guys so much. If you have any questions, please find me. Go on my website, onenagency.com, and try these new guest specials. I know they will work for you. They worked for me. They worked for us. They've worked with all of the coaching clients. I have a lot of stylists that I have been working with, and it works for them. So thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you guys have a beautiful day, and I will see you soon. Bye, guys. Thank you.